And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
In exactly 47 seconds, I'm going to tell you something about JFK's assassination that will completely change how you see American history. But first, you need to understand why everyone else got it wrong. November 22nd, 1963, Dallas, Texas. And the truth has been hiding in plain sight this entire time. For 60 years, we've been asking the wrong question. Everyone wants to know who killed JFK. The CIA, the Mafia, a second shooter. But here's what nobody talks about. The real question isn't who, it's why it was so ridiculously easy. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Stay with me. Let me paint you a picture. It's 1963. America is terrified. Not concerned, not worried, terrified. 1 year ago, we came this close to nuclear war with Russia. The Cuban Missile Crisis should have ended civilization. Kids are doing duck and cover drills in schools, hiding under desks like that would save them from a nuclear blast. Imagine that, telling children that a wooden desk will protect them from the end of the world. The entire country is running on fear and paranoia. And into this walks John F. Kennedy, young, charismatic, impossibly confident. But here's what the history books skip. Half the country absolutely hated him. Not disliked, hated. Southern racists thought he was destroying America with civil rights. Right-wing extremists called him a communist. Even the left thought he wasn't going far enough. Keep this in mind. We're coming back to it. Now, before I tell you what really happened, let me show you something that'll blow your mind. The place JFK was killed, Dallas, Texas, 3 weeks before his visit, the UN ambassador was physically attacked there by protesters. The Secret Service knew Dallas was dangerous. JFK knew it too, and he went anyway. Why? Because presidential security in 1963 was a joke. I'm serious. Open-top cars, published routes, unsecured buildings, crowds pressing right up against the vehicle. JFK himself insisted on it. He wanted to be seen. He thought visibility created trust. That decision killed him, but not because of who you think. Let me introduce you to Lee Harvey Oswald. Not the monster from the history books, the real person. A 24-year-old nobody. Failed Marine, defected to Soviet Russia, then came crawling back when that didn't work out. Couldn't keep a job, couldn't maintain relationships, felt invisible. But he was obsessed with making history. And here's the part that changes everything. 6 months before Dallas, Oswald tried to assassinate someone else, General Edwin Walker, a far-right politician. He missed. Nobody even noticed. He wasn't hunting JFK specifically, he was hunting significance. Wait, it gets crazier. In October 1963, 1 month before the assassination, Oswald gets a job at the Texas Book Depository. Random job, random timing. The motorcade route isn't even planned yet. Then 2 weeks later, they announce the route. It goes directly past his window. You see what I'm saying? This wasn't Olivan's 11. This wasn't a master plan. This was a coincidence, a catastrophic, world-changing coincidence. November 22nd, 1963. 3 shots from the 6th floor. Ballistics match Oswald's rifle. His fingerprints are on it. Multiple witnesses place him at the window. He flees immediately. The physical evidence is overwhelming. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about the magic bullet, the grassy knoll, the second shooter? Here's the truth. Forensic reconstruction shows the bullet trajectory works. Kennedy and Governor Connally were positioned exactly where the angles require. No second shooter has ever been supported by physical evidence. 0. Does that mean the investigation was perfect? No. Does it mean there was no corruption, no incompetence, no cover-ups of smaller failures? No. But it means the core conclusion stands. Lee Harvey Oswald fired the shots that killed JFK. And if that's true, why don't people believe it? Because 2 days later, something happened that poisoned public trust forever. Jack Ruby walked into Dallas Police Headquarters and shot Lee Harvey Oswald dead on live television. And in that moment, The truth died with him. No trial, no testimony, no examination, no answers. Jack Ruby, a nightclub owner with minor mob connections, wasn't a trained assassin. He was impulsive, emotional, probably mentally unstable. But by killing Oswald, he gave birth to 60 years of conspiracy theories. Because here's the thing about humans. We hate randomness. We need causes equal to effects. When a president dies, we expect a grand conspiracy, powerful people, elaborate plans, secret organizations. We don't want to believe that history can hinge on a nobody. Think about it. The most powerful nation on Earth brought to its knees by a guy who couldn't hold down a job at a book warehouse? That's terrifying in a way conspiracies aren't. Conspiracies give us control. They suggest the world is ordered, even if evil. But chaos? Randomness? An insignificant person exploiting a fragile system? That suggests any of us could be next. So we invented better stories. The CIA, the Mafia, the military-industrial complex. Not because there's evidence, but because those stories let us sleep at night. So here's the real reason JFK was assassinated. Presidential security was inadequate. Political violence was normalized. A disturbed individual had access, motivation, and opportunity, and no system caught him in time. That's it. Not the CIA dismantling conspiracy, not the Federal Reserve cover-up, not the secret government operation. Those theories persist because they're comforting. The truth? The truth is ordinary. And that's exactly why it's so hard to accept. Because it means we're not protected by our power. It means institutions fail. It means lone individuals can change history. And it means the cracks in the system are still there, waiting for the next person to slip through. The JFK assassination didn't just kill a president, it shattered America's invulnerability. Every security protocol you see today, the bulletproof vehicles, the advanced teams, the closed routes, exists because of that failure. And here's the final irony. By searching for elaborate conspiracies, we miss the real warning. Democracy is fragile. Violence doesn't require coordination, only opportunity. And history is often shaped not by powerful groups conspiring in shadows, but by broken people no one was watching. That's the real reason JFK was assassinated. And that truth is far more uncomfortable than any conspiracy. If this changed how you see history, leave a comment. And if you want more uncomfortable truths like this, hit subscribe. Because there are more stories like this. Stories where the truth has been hiding in plain sight. See you in the next one.